several parts of this konkan house look in this way. This is the plinth. This is the roof base. These three are the wall portions. These three form the roof. This is a very small portion, which are the side steps. These tiny parts are for making the pillars. To fold them, you have to use a very sharp object like a drawing pin to crease them. Keep the crease in the center and press the sides so that it gets folded. Keep all the parts ready by folding them in proper position. Notice that the walls of the house bear the flaps marked as A, B, C, D, then E, F, G, then H is absent, and after that I and Z. The wall portions have to be pasted in the same sequence. All the flaps A to Z are going to get pasted into the corresponding locations printed on the roof base. Now paste all the three portions of the wall in sequence. They should be pasted perfectly in a line, absolutely straight. Apply the thin layer of the adhesive to the flap and very carefully, matching the printing, paste the three portions of the wall to make a continuous wall. Now this continuous wall is to be pasted onto the roof base in the inverted manner. Each flap on the wall will match with the corresponding shape on the roof base. First, the portion of the wall is to be folded at proper location in proper direction. From the roof base, you will be able to understand in which direction which portion is to be folded. So, fold the walls in the proper way. Fold all the upper flaps on the inside. Now apply the adhesive only to the flap A on the wall and allow it to dry. Fix this part on the roof base where the flap A is marked. It is very necessary to paste all the flaps in its perfect location. Now hereafter, it will not be possible to apply the adhesive to the flaps on the wall. So, apply the adhesive to the locations of the flaps printed on the roof base, and sequentially every flap on the wall should be pasted on the corresponding location. Just take care that the edges of the wall match perfectly on the printed sides on the roof base. Take a little bit more care here. Finally, after pasting the flap Z, the continuous portion of the wall would be ready. The last section K does not have the flap. Apply the adhesive to the wall K and paste it on the back side of the A in this manner. The portion of the roof base extending beyond the walls has to be bent little downward in this manner. Now this total structure is to be set onto the plinth by passing the flaps through the slits cut onto the plinth. For that, prepare the plinth first. Apply adhesive to the flaps and see that every corner forms correctly. While making the corners, the in-between straight portion bent outside a little. So press them in again and make them truly vertical. Now pass all the flaps through the slits on the lower side. This is a bit skillful job. Use some suitable object like a steel rule. See that every flap goes down perfectly. Now paste the side flaps first. Use a thin paper strip to do this. Apply the adhesive to the central flaps and bend them to paste onto the bottom. Bend them always on the outer side so that you can insert the finger in this manner to press them firmly. You may also make use of the steel rule for pressing. The basic structure of the house is now ready. The front portion of this house is called as OT, and on the back side it is called as a padvi. On both the side walls there are the windows. On OT also there are the two parts, the lower OT and the upper OT. The upper OT is given separately. Apply the adhesive to the flaps and prepare this OT in a perfect shape. It will look like this. Apply the adhesive onto the white side of the upper OT. Use the paper strip as the size is very tiny. Now keep this OT here in this manner and slide it into its location correctly. See that the front portion matches with the line of the house wall. There is a good amount of difference in the upper and lower OT levels. So usually there is one step between these two. This step is already given. Fold the 5 portions of this step, apply adhesive onto the white portion and carefully make the step. The side piece also is to be bent and pasted. Now apply the adhesive on the two sides of the step and push the step in its correct location. Use the steel rule to locate it and press it perfectly. It will look so when seen from the front. There is a similar step on the back side in padvi. There is a white portion left in the printing to accommodate the step. Prepare this step also and fix it in padvi. Seen from the front, it will look so. The main structure of these houses is wooden. So there are the wooden pillars on all sides. Now where these pillars will be pasted is indicated by small squares printed on OT and padvi and also on the roof base. Now prepare the pillars. They are quite tiny. Fold them carefully and paste them carefully. You can press it flat to paste it and then press it a little bit to form its shape. These pillars will be fixed between the roof base and OT or padvi. Put a thick spot of adhesive on both the ends of the pillar. Set them perfectly at the indicated locations. The length of the pillars is given exactly as needed. Invert the house and press it a little so that the pillars will hold in place. Fix the two pillars on the OT in the same manner. First, fix the corner pillar and hold it there till it gets fixed. Fix the central pillar afterwards. See that the pillars get pasted perfectly vertically. The main portion of the house is ready. The roof is comparatively easy to make. Apply the adhesive on both the flaps on only one side. The triangular portion of the roof is to be pasted with the vertex exactly matching with the fold of the roof and the bottom line matching the bottom lines of the roof. Paste the another triangle also in the same manner and the roof will be ready. The joints of the roof are usually covered by a component called as kona, in plural kone. The design of these kona lines is given. Apply the adhesive on the back side and fix this onto the joint. Cover all the four sides with kone strips. Cut away the excess portion of the strips extending beyond the line of the roofs. Finally, the uppermost piece of kone is to be pasted by measuring on the spot and cutting it and pasting it into the location. To paste this roof onto the house, apply the adhesive on the slant edges of the roof base. Keep the roof perfectly on the top and turn the house upside down. Both the sides of the roof will match perfectly with the sides of the roof base. Now prepare the side landing and its steps. This is a very tiny part, so you have to make this very carefully and quite skillfully. Now the place where this side landing gets pasted, there is a difference of level in the plinth and the wall. To make it up, cut a very small strip of paper and paste it onto the wall portion. Apply the adhesive on the white portion of the side landing. Keep the house on the flat surface and then slide the side landing into its location. Hold it there till it pastes perfectly. Our konkan house is now ready.